She's not gonna be happy with me.
Keep it civil, please.
Oh, just because I'm running around with swords out, you think I'm not gonna keep it civil, bud? Relax. This guy.
So he is. When you join the Children of Morrigan, we become your only family. The only grudges worth pursuing are ours. Vin forgot that.
Yeah, he did.
It's a bit of a setback, but perhaps it's for the best. We can't afford to have such forgetful people in our ranks. What's done is done. I won't hold it against you. Much. But enough of this. I must say, my fledgling, you've surpassed my expectations. So much so that I believe it's time for the next step of your fledging. I want you to make your way to the Forlorn Swords. High in the mountains there, you'll find a very particular nest. All you need to do is fall asleep. Well, that's for you to find out, isn't it? Yes. Don't worry. We will see each other again.
All right.
Now fly, my...
All right, so we've done their quest line to the fullest extent that we can. Panda, thank you for sharing the live, dude. Hell yeah. Appreciate that. Super kind of you, brother. Anti-aging medicine. Craft. Move now. Finally got my desk all set up. Currently doing 5 months of updates. Oh! Oof!
I don't think you should be doing that.
Who the hell are you?
Good to see you.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. I got an offer to supply ingredients for healing potions. But honestly, that doesn't sound very exciting. My adventures are more about leaping over chasms and escaping collapsing ruins than gathering wildflowers. Maybe so, but it's still not worth spending as much time on it as Alwyn wants. I could be exploring underground labyrinths or running from guards across rooftops instead.
What fantasy novel is she in?
You know what? You're right. That could work. But I can't go anywhere until I sell off all my wares. How about it? Want to take the lot? I'll give you a big discount. Yes? Did you manage to scrape together the money? Oh, I hope so. I'm starting to feel like I'm rooted to this spot. Fantastic.
I don't know what I'm buying,
If you don't need
but
something,
I'll take
you
it.
can always sell it later and even make a profit. Let Alwyn know I'm in, and I can't wait for my first trip to gather ingredients. Luck or...
Another starborn egg. Ooh. We gotta rest up.
I swear if I catch that bastard. What? Aye, something happened. Some blighter broke in and stole every book about the beautiful Liliana. Not a loose page left. That's most of my income gone in the wind.
That's right. She sells adult books.
That's no something I'd like to think too. Aye, one of the soldiers. He threw a fit a few days ago, 'cause I wouldn't sell him the latest volume on credit. There's no chance I'd ever allow that.
They have credit in this
Give it
world?
2 months,
What?
I'd be bankrupt. Can't say I wouldn't be grateful. The lad's name is Walter. He's... So if you do find him, try not to rough him up too much. Well, welcome to Vrel's bookshop. No reading without buying. And if you're here for porn, then kindly leave before you start. Welcome back. And you're asking me because I was born in the tribes? I thought you were better than that.
I'm
I've
not.
got nothing to tell you. Those are legends of the Ulfr, and my people never got along with them. But I think I have some books about the Stone Wardens. Feel free to read and educate yourself on your own.
Okay. What? I just talked to her.
Hello. Let me guess. Your friend's a Camlotion who's heard the Berserker potion can make a man tear a bear's arms from its sockets. And now he thinks he can be like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Hate to break it to you, but that's no how it works. Our strength comes from battle, from blood, and that brew is Mither's ain rage running in our veins. Besides, it's a tribe secret. I might have left the Volker, but I'm no about to hand over our secrets just to anybody. Camlotions and their love for shortcuts, but fine, have it your way. If your friend thinks swallowing something will help, maybe I can lend a horn. Here, it's harmless. Mostly herbs and a bit of spice. My father used to say true strength lies in the mind. So if your friend is as determined as you say, who knows? This might be enough for them. Good luck convincing him it's... Well, I'm...
Nice to see you. If it's
Okay. Need an alchemy station.
You doing okay? Hello.
Is there an alchemy station somewhere nearby? Wait, I have a home?
Oh, hello there.
When did I get a home? Oh, did that dude give it to me? Do I have to buy it? I fight. Okay.
Have some spare food or coin? Spare a coin for the hungry.
All right, we gotta talk to this guy, I guess. Did they have an alchemy station? No, it's cooking.
I'll await your...
Heartless.
Yes? Finally. Now that's more like it. Ah! That's the stuff. I can feel it already. My muscles are burning. My blood's pumping. This is what I needed. It's strong. Almost too strong. But who cares? If it gets me back in the fight. You know, I might not be everything I used to be. But maybe that's all right. A soldier who can't fight isn't much of a soldier, is he? Still, you've done your part. If only my lads were as dutiful and dependable as you. A man grows old, but he stays a fool. Holding on to the idea that service means something. That being a soldier is a calling. But the young ones, they don't see it like that anymore.
Nope.
Oh, something happened, all right. I had a second-in-command named Gert. Good lad. Or so I thought. Trusted him like a son. And what does he do? He deserts! Can you believe it? The last person I'd ever suspect of such betrayal. Unless, of course, there's something I don't know. Some of the lads said he'd been acting strange lately. And again, maybe it was just nerves, afraid of getting caught in the act. Honestly, I don't know what to think anymore.
Every time I talk to somebody, they're just like, I have more problems. Please solve them. What?
I'm not. But what else could explain his absence? I see what's happening here in Kunacht. We don't know how long this mission will take, and Gert, well, he was real close with his family. His wife had a bun in the oven when he left. Maybe he got sick of waiting for Denham to grant him leave and just went. I'd owe you for that. Maybe he just got lost on patrol. Gert's never been known for his sense of direction. Or maybe the weird night caught out there, and he couldn't find his way back. Either way, I'd pay for any news, good or bad. At least then I'd know what to tell his wife. I just hope Gert hasn't met some terrible fate.
I'll await.
Well, you know what? I gotta go meet up with,
Have some spare food or coin?
the guy.
I'm an outcast.
Where's this go? Not where I was trying to go. Oh, where is he? Where's that guy? Where's this man? There he is. Here's your cube, dude.
There it is. Oh, how I've missed this little marvel. Ah, yes, just as I remember. Smooth, intricate, and delightfully enigmatic. Look at those symbols. They twist and turn like whispers in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that faint hum. The way it catches the light just so. Oh, it's like it's alive, singing its own little song of secrets. Oh, I'll treasure it. Perhaps I'll figure out its riddles. Perhaps I'll just stare at it for hours on end. And one more thing, my key. You didn't think I'd let you keep it, did you? A treasure for a treasure, as it should be.
Okay, you can have it.
Ah, good, good. You're someone who understands balance. First and heavy.
Okay. Gave that man his cube back.
Just keep your head down.
Okay, dude,
I wasn't
chill.
expecting company. I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one.
True.
Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand. I don't doubt that. But Kunart is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
I think we're gonna get the camel oceans out.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she? Oh, that is unfortunate. I can see why she's upset. Very well. Tell her she'll be paid part of the damages from my coffers. And I'll speak with Denholm about her situation. When I have the time. I can't offer more than that. As long as this stalemate with Camelot holds, that's my final decision. Now, was there something else?
While I'm here.
Does it now? Very well. Tell Osman that... what shall we tell him?
What shall we tell
I thank
him?
for his concern, and that I will take his advice under consideration.
I should stay out of trouble. Ah. Life man, Lord, it's... Go on then.
Who's this guy? Where's he going? What are you looking creepy for, dude? Huh? Alright. You passed the vibe test. What about you? Alright. Those guys are pretty chill.
And? What did...
He'll cover part of the damages.
The inn stays closed? Figures. So now instead of standing around here, I'll be stuck at home. hoping those thugs from Camelot will graciously pay what they owe me. I'd say it's better than nothing, but honestly, it's barely that. Eh? Should have known better than to count on that good-for-nothing lordling.
Come on, he tried.
I'm glad at least someone here still cares about the common folk.
See, that goes to the Forlorn Coast. That one, oh, it's so frustrating. I don't know where it's at. You think that's probably not safe to jump? That water's probably not that deep.
Have a nice day.
That's one way of putting it. This farm belonged to our grandfather. My parents were tending it, but he was the one in charge. Both Ma and Pa died when Gil was still small.
What's going on with his
Left
beard?
us with just dear old Grandpa. And he was a nasty piece of work. He told you that, eh? But yeah, if I saw that old bastard getting drunk, I just told Gil to go tend the horses. Grandpa had a heavy hand, and Gil was really small back then. I was scared that he'd hit him too hard. I bet Gil thinks I always did it because he was pissing me off. Drunk most of the time. Built like a barn door. That's something Gil got from him, I guess. He liked beating me to a pulp and telling me I was worthless. I remember he had this belt with a heavy iron buckle, shaped like a horse's head.
Oh, hey.
He got it for his service as the master of horses at Warriors Fair. Man, that one hit hard. Shame the old codger took it with him to his grave. I wish I could have kept it. So when I'd see some lowlife beating their kid, I could use it on them just like Grandpa taught me. What? Where the hell did you get that? A weird beast. So what does that mean? Grandpa got drunk, fell into the well, and got turned into a monster? Ha! That would have been rich. But strange. Gil swore that he saw him walking into the woods. Why? Do you think he saw something and was afraid to tell me? I was in bad shape that day, so I didn't care either way. I don't think we've ever talked about it afterwards. No matter. As long as the old fart's dead, I don't care how it happened. Would it? Maybe, though. Perhaps that's what Gil needs to finally let go of this place. Anyway, thanks for this. And for clearing out the well, I guess. We don't have much, but I hope this will be enough for your trouble.
Until next time.
Should come back later. Give it a 24-hour rest.
I talked to Gil. You know, I never thought he had it in him. I know he didn't kill the old bastard on purpose, but that was some quick thinking. Still, I wish he hadn't felt like he had to keep it to himself all those years. Thank you for what you've done for us.
Whoa. Increases encumbrance limit by 45? That could be nuts when we're kind of just overweight and out in the world. So that's going to stay on me for sure. Okay, let's see. That's at the Forlorn Sword. Man named Ignatius bestowed upon me a gift, one that hollowed me out. I must find the one. The price of healing. I need to speak with the hunter. We're banging out these quests, chat. What was that guy trying to fight?
Always a pleasure to see you. Hello again. Oh, how did it go? Did he read it? What did he say?
He said he'd take your advice into account.
Ha! You see? I always say when someone speaks sense, good work. Here's the payment I promised. Hello. Coming back.
How much was it? Yeah.
Hello.
What do you got? You get some cool bows. Crazy arrows.
Leave it all. Hello.
Let's see.
Ha! I'm not surprised he's asking me. Without my financial backing and more
Is this
important-
Gimli or Hagrid?
Most of the guild's investments wouldn't stand a chance.
Hagrid,
They
not
really
Gimli.
value my involvement, and that gives me leverage. In other words, I can do a bit of bargaining. Have you heard the legend of Robbie of Grubwood? A bandit who stole from rich merchants and gave the gold to commoners. They say...
Robbie of Grubword? Word?
That's how the story goes. People say the same about me, but...
Not Robin of Sherwood or Lockwood?
Like they did for Robbie. It's only a matter of time. Robbie's long dead.
Jeez.
Someone in his gang betrayed him. He's buried in a tomb not far from here, and that bow has been on my mind for a while. According to legend, it's made from centuries-old yew and enchanted by a druid whose life Robbie once saved. Bring me that bow, and I'll support Alwyn's investment. What do you say? That's what I like to hear. Am I right? Of course. What about it? Then what?
Oh, merry man.
Oh.
I steal from the rich and give to the needy. Takes a little percentage, but I'm not greedy. Rescue pretty damsels, man, I'm good. I watched Shrek a lot as a child. I want to know what this pit thing over here is real quick, and then we're going to go run through that cave. Oh, it's a dungeon itself, huh? Well. Oh my god, is this Patches?
Are you a friend or a foe? Have you come to take my place? In the sacred mission, taking over the feeding and guarding the abyss so it never spits out its insides. I've always known that one day my successor would appear. I will be the master, and you will be my apprentice. You will take over the sacred mission. Look, can you see anything? No? That's exactly as it should. I guard the abyss. The abyss requires feeding. I hunt down lives I sacrifice to the abyss. This way, the abyss is calm and Avalon is secure. If not for this sacred mission, Avalon would face unspeakable suffering. It would be the end of our world. This is my sacred mission, and it can be yours. Ah, a life is a life. Sacrificing one person is a small price to pay to prevent the catastrophic terror that would follow if the gates of the abyss were to open. The abyss is a gate that separates us from all that's evil, all that's at the very root of our suffering. The abyss must remain closed. The sacrifice is essential to keep the abyss contained. Ah, then you will become more fodder for the feeding. We will fight. I will defeat you, and your body will become the feed. My mission is to ensure... Oh, would you really risk the fall of Avalon, knowing its fate rests in your hands? It's not... I respect you. The question remains, will you take on the sacred mission as the apprentice, or as the feed?
Your sacred mission is just the delusions of a madman. Nothing will happen if you stop the sacrifices.
So, you have made your choice?
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here for the rest of the game.
Proves no...
Kerbin.
I knew this would happen.
A lot of books about this. Sacred mission. Alright, guess we'll kind of... Get back here, you... Fine. Can't stand word spirits. Oh, trippy. Oh my god. There we go. Jesus. Again, I can't stand word spirit. Why do they do this? What's up, Cable? The hell was that? Yeah. I would say it is, yeah. It's a very good game. It does have its bugs, but it's very good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't remember seeing that in the patch notes. One tap and ore now. That's not a bear. That's a polar bear. I'm on PC. Fair. Oh, I need curl ghasts. Come on. Into the crypt. Yeah, if you enjoy games like Skyrim and Oblivion, like, you'll probably enjoy this. Ooh, that guy had some rings on him. What's in the hole? Is my sword being weird? I thought it was like dudes in the background. I'm really enjoying this. What are you up to, dude? How are you doing today? It is, for me, so far, it's a contender for Game of the Year. It's up there. Is it better than Clair Obscure? Not in my opinion. I personally like it more than Oblivion. So I think one of the big things for me is this is new. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's new stuff in Oblivion, but it's not new. You know what I mean? Now, I purchased Oblivion and played it for a day. Maybe? But given the option, I would probably choose this over Oblivion right now. Yeah. It'll level up real quick. Practicality. It's weird, there was no new open world RPGs, then Avowed came out, now we're swimming in them. Yes. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
There's no need for violin if it's
Like a lot of them.
Oh, hello there. Hello. What about? Oh, quite elegant indeed. It just needs one small adjustment.
What's that? What did you... What?
Do you know how many legends and songs I've heard about this Robbie guy? Oh, what a remarkable marksman he was. Splitting an arrow already lodged in the bullseye with his own during a tournament. What a story. But did anyone actually see it happen? Why make up nonsense when there are just as good or even better living archers out there? One of them lives right here in Connacht. Why not write songs about him? A bandit is a bandit, and yet here we are turning a thief and murderer into some sort of romantic hero. Some hero.
So you're essentially, your body's been invaded by the soul of King Arthur, who is kind of immortal. In a way. And, Avalon, the kingdom that King Arthur created and, you know, lives in, or
oh, hello there.
Like ruled over,
Looking for something
is
today?
falling to a plague, two plagues, one called the Red Death, which is
Getting that lot to agree on anything is not a small
basically
feat.
something that turns things into zombies, essentially, and then also the weirdness, which turns them into weird mythological
And a
creatures.
reliable supply of medicine, it should take a lot of the burden off her shoulders. In the meantime, we'll take
And you're
this
just kind of like,
to a truly
your goal is to
business.
either
You know, I've got to say,
build Arthur
it's
up,
been a real
build the
pleasure
soul of
working with you.
Arthur up
The whole of Connacht
to a
will
point
know
where he
a
can
great
be
deal.
himself again, or destroy him. So
Take care.
that's kind of the vibe of the game. So far, at least.
What brings you this way?
All sorts of creatures and enemies and just craziness. Things that you do actually matter and will affect future decisions and stuff. Like, for example, there's a creature in this game where if you go up to it and pet it,
Camelot, the leg, and
it'll bite your arm off, and then you have one arm for the rest of the game. What is wrong with this quest? After some time. Okay. That's not enough time. Past a couple days. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I'm so glad to see you. I haven't had the chance.
There's a whole bunch of stuff like that. Like, you can get infected with the Red Death Plague.
It's still rather hectic here.
And I guess it actually opens up a whole skill tree.
Worry about money
It's wild.
and supplies anymore. I do wish I had more time for all the patients. But perhaps I try. I'm still responsible for the entire hospital. But at least now, I don't feel so alone. And now that Camelot has to pay for treatments, it turns out that a hangover doesn't really require a healer's intervention after all. The residents of Connacht can still be treated for free. And I hope it's...
Mike D, thank you for the follow.
Not really.
I appreciate that. I think that puts us at 2 away
The Legate Denim isn't too happy about this development.
from 1,000.
If you come across any
We're right there.
potion ingredients, feel free to bring them to me. I'd be happy to buy them. Bonksy is amazing at what she does, but you can never have too much of that kind of thing.
Secure the future of Alay's hospital for the good local folk. We did it. That was our good deed. Let's go slay some monsters. Okay, so there is something that I've been seeing. I think it's like... over here, maybe?
Oh, hello there.
Dude, enough with the yelling.
Stay sharp.
You don't want this, brother.
I will be your downfall.
No, you won't.
Face every threat.
Such a cheap shot.
You're nothing but...
Fall to my sword.
Clowns. How do you swing a two-handed sword after you get your arm eaten? You don't. you can't equip one. No, you can have magic in your main hand. If you lose your arm, you can no longer use a bow. You can no longer dual wield anything. Anything that requires two hands, you can't do. So, swords that require two hands, I'm doing it. Nailed it. Cozy cave. Yeah, it's very much like if you don't. So there's builds that you can do to just like there's a one-handed sword build where you have nothing in your offhand, you do more damage. So like that's a possibility if you really wanted to do it. But I think 99% of the people are probably reloading a save.
What? It's you. You.
What?
I know that. Except, I thought. So it wasn't you.
Did I just steal from this guy and then convince him that I'm not stealing from him?
Oh, I want to believe you, I really do, but it's just so strange. And you're saying you saw that person? If so, where are they now? Nobody could escape me so quickly, unless... Oh, that little... Don't worry. I think I know who it was. Oh, when I catch that little sprite, I'm going to turn it into a spider and then pluck off every last one of its legs. Oh, when I catch that little sprite, it's always like this. Give them
Now kill him like a true hero.
I do not know which
I would roll with it for the roleplay.
Thieves.
Yeah, it is kind of like the biggest spoiler for like cool things that happen in the game.
Hiding place for my chest. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make sure nothing else is missing. Honestly, you can't trust anyone these days.
He wasn't there though. I can't believe I just stole from him and then successfully convinced him that I didn't steal from him. That's insane. Oh man, what have I done? I'm a monster, dude. See, you're running the politician build? Yikes. Where did that guy go? That was kind of wild.
Look who's here.
How's business, dude?
Actually, I even had a customer the other day, and oh, you see,
I confront the person that stole from him a giant spider that will kill him probably. Yeah, no, he's gonna turn it into a spider.
And if he caught me, I'd be dead, or worse. None that I know of. They're just mushrooms. I mean, I'm not saying they are useless.
He wasn't there when I walked in.
Spriggan might have done something to them. Spiteful piece of work that he is, but
I don't think so. Well, no. The customer asked me why the mushrooms are so expensive, and that I gathered them under the cover of night at a place guarded by a dangerous magical being. I can't see why. I did not say a word of falsehood. See, this is the problem with you humans. You always hear what you want to hear, and then go around accusing everyone of deception.
I hope not.
You're the ones who deceive yourselves.
I hope the spider doesn't kill him.
It's not.
Oh no. Good old SSJ B&E Jacob. Oh man. Wait, why do I have 160 pounds of crap on me? What am I holding? I know it's not Far Cry, dude. That's tomorrow! Far Cry Friday!
Have a safe journey.
What am I holding that's so heavy? Oh, I can't sell the I can't sell the armor to that guy? Why not Far Cry Thursday and Friday? Because it's not... Legally, I'm not allowed. Contractually. It's unfortunate, no. Yeah, I don't really want to get sued by the guy who invented Far Cry Thursday, so you know, unfortunately, can't do it. Sue him back, I would have no legal grounds to do that, you know? He got the copyright, so we're, you know, that's where we're at. It's fine though, because we got Far Cry Friday, and that's all that matters. I played the first Last of Us. I have not played the second one, no. Doink. Doink. Okay, so that's where those are both shield things.